Hey, it's Enigma Hood. There is a video on YouTube going viral right now. It shows a student, long-haired student, that is mad at his teacher. That's the title of the video. I would have preferred to call the video Student Owns Teacher. But don't take my word for it. Just watch it right now.
Hearing this freaking lady go off on kids because they don't freaking get this crap. If you would just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that. They need to learn face to face. You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious and you're just
wasting my time.
No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm telling you what you need to do.
Get out.
You want kids to come into your class, you want them to get excited for this, you got to come in here, you got to make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better, you got to touch his freaking heart. Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him. You gotta take this job serious. This is the future of this nation. And when you come in here, like you did last time, and make a statement about, oh, this is my paycheck, indeed it is. But this is my country's future and my education.
I respect that. Can you go outside, please?
Score biz.
But there's a limit. When I'm not bitching, but simply making an observation.
Okay.
And now I will leave. You're welcome.
Good, bye.
And if you would like, I'll teach you a little more so you can actually learn how to teach a freaking class. Because since I got here, I've done nothing but read packets. So don't try and take credibility for teaching me jack.
Just go.
What can I say? That was amazing. That kid is a fucking hero. He's a fucking hero. You know, there are times when you can just tell a young student is really, really bright. That student is really bright. He's not like some of these other kids in these other videos where a student gets mad at the teacher and he's just a fucking idiot and he's yelling and screaming and stuff like that. No, this kid is fucking bright. And he had enough. He was fed up with this dumb, stupid bitch teacher who was not teaching, who was obviously a stuck-up bitch, a stuck-up little brat who was lazy and didn't feel like doing any actual work. Just give them a packet and let them do their own work. I can't tell you how many times I had to deal with teachers like that in high school and even in college. But mostly, yeah, in high school, middle school, I gotta tell you, public school is garbage. It is absolute garbage. I fucking hate public school. It is a trash can. It is a fucking trash can. Very rarely do you come across a teacher that is actually worth their salt. Even in college, though, you know, I had some teachers that were only concerned with catching cheaters. They were not interested at all in actually educating their students. All they wanted to do was catch cheaters, and they formulated the curriculum in such a way they would give out assignments and research papers that had very specific instructions, and they were designed in such a way to catch actual cheaters. I don't give a fuck about catching cheaters. The whole point of education is to teach. You don't even have to waste your time with cheaters if you are effectively teaching. If the student is bored and doesn't give a fuck about education, and then they are more inclined to actually cheat. If you actually did your fucking job, then there wouldn't be any concern for that. In my opinion, actually, I think schools are going to become obsolete. I'm all in favor for, you know, like in the Matrix where you just plug your brain into a machine and then it inculcates you with information. I'm totally in favor for that. I hope they make something like that and it just makes all these fucking schools, it drives all these fucking idiots out of business. Fuck them. And fuck their piece of shit education. This kid, he recognized that. Bravo. You know, bravo for fucking standing up. Standing up for the little guy. He actually gives a fuck about the future of this country. You know what? Do you know why most people in this country don't understand evolution? Why they still think a theory is just a guess? And they don't understand the difference between abiogenesis and evolution? Do you know why? It's actually not their fault. It's the school's fault for not teaching it correctly. Because guess what? When I was in high school, I didn't know those things either. I didn't know that evolution was a fact. I didn't know that abiogenesis was actually the origin of life and evolution was separate from that. Hell, I didn't even know the basic mechanisms of evolution. I didn't know about mutation, genetic drift, and gene flow. They only briefly touched upon natural selection, but that was it. I had to do all of my research on my own, and I learned mostly about evolution by watching other atheists debate creationists. What the fuck is the matter with this country? When that's the way you actually learn about evolution, that you have to go on fucking YouTube. You get a better education from YouTube. Thank goodness for guys like Khan Academy. He's a million times better than this fucking dried up, raisin-faced piece of shit teacher. You fucking fat bitch. What a worthless scumbag she is. I hope she gets fired, and I hope that fucking kid, I hope they give him a fucking medal. Give him a scholarship to any college he wants to go to. I'm so sick and I gotta spout it out like it is. I really am so sick and tired of the level of education in America. The fact of the matter is, Americans are poorly educated. They're not stupid. There's nothing inherently stupid about Americans. They are poorly educated. And it is the public school's fault. There's a fucking problem here, and that kid realizes it. You just give out a bunch of fucking packets. I hope that they fire that fucking bitch. I'm so pissed off about this, guys. Post what you think in the comments section. This is Enigma Hood signing off.